We also got some information here. We hired Tom Arth. So that's
we ended
official
up there.
too.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
official too.
What role? Let's make sure we got the role correct. Let's pull that up.
Are we
'Cause I know he was in
are we
yesterday.
not gonna call him a passing game coordinator?
What is? What did
Like,
it
is
say?
that our goal here?
What does it say?
Because Aaron Wilson says Steelers expect to hire Chargers assistant Tom Arth, per league source, for passing game position. Was a passing game specialist for Brandon Staley in L.A. Former JCU football quarterback, backup to Peyton Manning with the Colts.
He said they're going to call
Was
this
a
man
head
everything
coach
but a passing game
over
coordinator.
with Akron.
You're not going to be the
and-
coordinator. You be passing game assistant. Passing game special assistant. Okay?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, he was a head coach for a couple. I think he's leaving out one. There was Akron, Chattanooga. He was a head coach. I think 3 different smaller colleges,
Trying to see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on.
but then made the jump to the pros.
So yeah, he was the
Their
head
assistant.
coach at Akron, 2019 to 2021. Head coach at Chattanooga, 17 to 18, and then he was the head coach at John Carroll to start it out 13 to 16. So that's his was that 3 at John Carroll, 1 at Chattanooga, and then the last 2 to 3 at Akron before making that jump. Yeah, I see it now. Passing game position. Yeah, I don't know why they won't just give him call him. Man, just
Passing game specialist. Well,
Yeah.
maybe that title. We'll just have the carryover from what they called him over in LA.
It's like, yo, why you wanna coordinate that man? Like, what we doing? Coordinate that man. It ain't that hard.
I don't care.
It-
It
difficult,
seems
man.
like we're bringing in some quality guys on the coaching staff.
Nah, I do
That's
like
what
that,
I see
man.
here.
I definitely do like that. And when we talked about, and this was that was what with TG. Yeah, when we were talking with TG the other day, we are kind of just would Arthur Smith be open to something like this, a passing game coordinator or somebody to come up underneath him? This could work though.
Well, and I think
He's
this is
not as
different than
established,
Eric
yeah.
Bieniemy
100%, man.
or another guy that actually has like OC experience.
Yeah. This is still more of the newer development. And what I do like is this. I could easily see a scenario where if he's developing and Arthur Smith is doing what he's supposed to do, Arthur Smith graduates out this OC situation. Now we got our in-house ready to roll the next guy up. This is kind of what you see even with the Texans, right? Bobby Slowick. But who did we interview? Gerard Johnson, right? We talk about Detroit. Yeah. They had the OC. But it's like, yo, everybody, if you OC, QB coach, pass game coordinator, and your offense is doing what it's supposed to do, teams are going to try to pick you off of that. But more importantly, the team that you currently are working for might be looking to promote you as well. So I do like the move, man.
A2A Style says calling him a coordinator will cost too much.
This is also true. That coordinator that costs money because it's an official title. You get
so
your
you
own
get
little
more
day.
money for passing game coordinator
Bro,
versus
it's coordinator.
specialist.
If you're a coordinator, would you rather be a run game specialist or the run game coordinator? It just sounds more official. Okay.
What does passing game overseer get you?
You get you a cool parking lot too. You get a cool little parking spot when you're the coordinator. When you just specialist, it's like, all right, you parking the general public.
Does passing game overseer, is that a
It's
better
still-
title than
it's still
specialist?
light. That's light. It's still light, bro.
Is that better or worse than specialist though?
It's about the same as specialist. It's less than coordinator. You want to be coordinator or head coach. Yeah.
Passing game assistant. That sounds worse than specialist.
Yeah, you sound like a little brother. That's the passing game assistant. It's like, dang, bro, what do you do? You just going there
Passing game operator.
Oh,
whoa.
Okay.
Is that up there with coordinator?
It sounds official. It sounds real official, but at the same time, I don't know, because I'm getting military vibes on here. Operator. I'm like, dang, I'm conditioned for coordinator. When I hear
All right.
coordinator, it just hits. It's just like,
Speaking of that, the
Yeah.
passing game general. How about that? That's a new one.
that's for Belichick. Belichick, he gets that call. Passing game emperor. Jeez. I see you went dark. I see you.
I'll say the same thing about that other guy we hired for wide receivers coach. I don't really have any complaints here.
Yeah. And it's outside hire.
This isn't even a position you really even need to fill.
Yeah. I look at it 2 ways, man. One way is you're potentially bringing in new ideas, new blood, youth to Arthur Smith, who he's not an old coach, but he's had success. So when he's had success, you might become a little bit more stuck in your ways. You might become a little bit more, I lean or I default to this. And you might just not be as open to new ideas. Whereas you bring in a younger guy, fresh ideas, different system completely, coming from LA with the Chargers. Now you're just gonna have a different dynamic, a different set of conversation, a different perspective, and that could definitely help out, man.
How about these ones? Passing game supervisor.
Jeez. Passing a supervisor, feel you would get in trouble, man.
Is that better or worse than specialist?
So the supervisor is definitely better than the specialist, but the supervisor is not going to be welcomed. The specialist, you're going to be welcomed. The team is going to welcome you. Like, if you're the specialist, the players will be like, yo, pull up on us, man. It's all up. Pull up on me. If you're the supervisor, we're like, nah, bro, you the ops. You a suit. You're upstairs. You're management. Get away from us.
Passing game advisor. I think that's worse than specialist.
Yeah, that sounds like when it's the alumni, they come back and they don't want to pay you, but they like, yo, he's the advisor. He's like the special advisor, and they give him all the team gear, but he don't get a check. That what that sound like.
Yeah, like he'll suggest some passing plays or passing concepts to Arthur Smith, but he doesn't have to accept them. He can say, screw you. I'm not doing this. Passing game manager. Well, that might be better than specialist.
Yeah, but the game manager part, it's going to have a bad connotation. Nobody wants game manager in their title. You could be a great quarterback and be like, he's a game manager. No.
I think you're putting the emphasis on the wrong way. Passing game manager. You're saying passing game manager.
Because the game and the manager are they're in sequence. Okay? When game and manager go together, it just doesn't flow right, bro.
A2A Style has this one, passing game team leader. Going
that
Coach Prime
good.
approach.
That does sound pretty good, right?
With the leaders on the, remember? Yeah. Didn't he do leaders and dogs?
L's and D's.
Passing game dog.
Passing game dog. That'd be hard. But we can't do it because we jocking their style. But I do like it, though. Passing game dogs.